Hello friends, in this video we are going to talk about a looping concept in Python. Looping is nothing but some set of code or condition working continuously till the condition satisfies. So in Python saying when we need to alter the flow of a program in a execution of a specific set of codes for a repeated set of number of times for that type of set of conditions we using a loop. For this, the looping provides a various types of a looping concept which are capable of repeating a specific codes for a several number of times. So in in execution part, I just show you how it works to you. I just opening a paint. See, when when the program starts and comes to the condition, this is the condition part, and it checks the condition and moves to the looping iteration and once again checks here whether the looping part is doing the thing correctly. If the looping part is satisfied, it once again moves back to the main of the program, first to the program, and once again it checks a condition part. If the condition is a false, it just moves out of the program and it ends. This is false. This is a false statement. If the condition false, it comes out. If the condition is true, it gets passed. Even if you didn't give any specific condition to stop the loop, it just goes on for an infinite number of times. So making a looping concept should be very important, because of one thing you get a mistake, it will get an infinite number of loops. So looping simplifies the program complexity into a easy one. We don't want to repeat the several times of code again and again. The repetition of a code will be very less while using a loops. So okay, there are three types of looping concept in a Python. They are for loop, while loop, and do while loop. The for loop is also called as a pre-tested loop, and while loop is also called as a pre-tested loop. This both is said to be a for loop, and while loop is said to be a pre-tested loop because the condition checks and then gives a result. But do while is a post tested loop. That means the program executes a statement and then checks the condition. That is called a post tested. The post do while is mainly used in some set of application installations, because the application installation gives us some set of codes before entering into a program. So do while is used in installation part. So now I show you how while loop is being used. I'm just opening a notepad plus plus an editor. Every time you typing any program, just use a editor. Don't use any set of mediator in between it, as you are a fresher or a beginner. Okay, now I'm using a while loop. While loop syntax is this one: while with the expression of statement. So I'm giving a program for it. My value equal to 0 while part, it has a value that is equal to 10 that is less than 10. If the value is less than 10, then print the value. So we have to increment the part. If you not incremented this part, it straight away goes to the infinite loop. and just end with a print statement saying bye. This is my program for a while loop. Now I just show you how it's running. Save the program and open a command prompt. So now navigate to a folder ASDF, that is my folder is in music. So space with a M of caps, music. So I'm showing my file to you. See, ASDF is my file. So I'm now running the program. Hitting enter. Sorry, I'm not ended with a condition. The condition ends with a colon. See, the value starts from 0 and ends in a 9 and saying a lossless statement with a by. So the iteration starts from the 0 and ends a loop with a ninth number. So my code value will be in a 2 line of a codes. The program is being stopped. If not using a loop to print all this number, you have to use a n numbers of a coding. So while using a loop, this type of problems will be sorted out in very easily manner. This is all about a while loop, and I will tell you about a for loop. For loop syntax will be for with a iterating variable. This is a where is a variable in sequence with the statement. This is a syntax for a for loop. I'll just show you how the program will run. If I'm just getting a value by a list. Okay, I'm giving my list value name as a name because I'm going to give a names inside it. So I'm giving name as a Kiran in a double quotes. You have to give it in a double quotes. Got it? Just cut and paste inside. Okay, Kiran. Our next name will be Kalai. And another name will be Raja. This is the last name. I'm hitting enter and name. My iteration name will be a names in name. That is, this is a sequence value, and this one is a name. Are getting it? Okay, I'm getting the value from here. I'm just moving the value to a names and printing the value of the names and edit with a colon, that is a condition, and print the statement, that is names are with the names. So we have to give the names only, that is iteration variable, not to give the sequence value. Okay, after this just save the program and run the program in a console. Just saving the program, moving to the console, and once again running the program. Name is not defined. Sorry, I just made a mistake here. It has to be in a caps because my variable name of a list is name. It's a caps N. See, I'm just getting the result of it. So in this, there is a in sequence we can also give a range also. That means I'm giving a value. Okay, I'm just giving a range, I think. So to give a range from a 1 to 10 or 1 to 100, you have to give a range. That following keyword is range. Range with a open brackets and close brackets. I'm giving a value as a 10. I'm saying the compiler that to print the names as a 10 times. Okay, I'm just saving and running the program. See, I am getting the value that is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So I am getting a 10 iterations of a value that is shown to here. We can also use a range value. If you want to give any sets of values, you can also use it. Or you want to get a value from a list or any tuples, you can use that in or before way what I said to you. Okay, now I am just moving on to a do while loop. What will a do while loop do? It just iterates a program first statement and then checks the condition. Likewise, starts with a do, saying first do the thing with a statement and with a condition. That is condition here. Okay, this is the syntax for do while loop, and I will show you how to write the I equal to 1. I am giving a value I equal to 1 while true. If the value is a true, the t should be on caps. It's a boolean value, so t should be caps, ending with a colon, with the indentation. I am printing I, and I equal to I plus 1. Hitting enter and giving a condition that now only I am giving a condition that I greater than 5, and giving a break statement here. Break. This is what my program for a do while loop. I'm just saving the program and running once again. I'm getting an error as indentation error. Use of force and tabs. Okay, just wait, I'll just check the program. And now I'll show you how it runs the program. I'm saving the program once again. Just moving to the console and hitting enter. See, the condition starts and ends at the 1 2 3 4 5, and first it just prints a statement and then moves the condition and checks the program and stops the break if the value is less than or equal to 5. This is all about a do while loop. So there is another one loop is also there, that is nested loop. Nested loop. This is said to be a nested loop. That means a loop inside a loop is said to be a nested loop. Got it? Getting it? Yeah. I'm just showing a program. First, I just show you in a syntax how it works. If I'm having a for loop with iterating variable, iterating var in sequence. Okay, ending with a colon. Again, I'm having a one more for loop for with iteration variable in sequence. Okay, I'm just then having a statement. This is said to be a this is said to be nested loop. So now we see how it works. So my program, I'm just giving this itself, while I'm just changing this, while of while I less than of 100. Okay, my value will be 12. Okay, while I value is less than of 12, I'm giving a value as j equal to 2. So again I'm changing this statement. Okay, while j less than equal to I by j, the closing condition, if not of I modulus of j, break the statement. Okay, then it enter and increment the value for a j plus 1, j plus 1. If j less than of I by j, okay, then ending with a colon. Is prime. Okay, I equal to I plus 1. I think I get some indentation error, I think so, but you have to use like this only, printing with the by step. Okay, this is, I don't need it, I think so. Just saving the program and moving to the console. Enter error. Okay, now I'm running the program once again in the console. See, it runs very early and works very good. So this is all about a nested loop. So this is all about now today's session for a looping statement. Thank you.